events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got LeBron James, Joel Embiid out there with Duncan, and it's Drexler, and it's Rose in at the point.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in. They're doing a lot of spectating there on D, but hey, it's the All-Star game.
To the paint, got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Here's Doncic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Rose. Michael Jordan grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Garnett. Duncan with the block.
And really a surprising amount of defense being played here tonight.
There really is. I mean, what's gotten into these guys? Usually it's all offense all the time in this game. I like that they're going at it like this. It looks more realistic.
Here's LeBron following the score by Kevin Garnett. James kicks to Duncan. Shot clock at 6. Rose with another miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. KG, that's good.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Left side, Baylor. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
I see him.
Jordan against LeBron, right at the free throw line. Jordan's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
James, the pass to Duncan. It's stolen by Garnett. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Embiid.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The West All-Stars coach and I did get a chance to talk. Now, he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, "I'm surrounded by talent. The guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect." And, Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Okay, David, thanks. And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Carter. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
.156 left to play here in the first. Here's Olajuwon.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
Leonard looking over the floor. Olajuwon against Nowitzki. Olajuwon kicks to Leonard. 4 on the clock. And the officials call a traveling violation. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Johnson, the pass to Leonard. Now Malone. Johnson attacking. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Wade dishes to Thomas. Back to Wade. And he drives in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And how about Wade going hard to the cup there, using his strength and athleticism to get past the defense.
Malone, a screen on Nowitzki. Arenas attacking. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Carter against Pippen. Carter kicks to Leonard. Shoots over Pippen, and it's Leonard missing. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. East All-Stars ahead. They lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
You've got Doncic. Durant is out there with Garnett. Then it's Pippen, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Here's LeBron, following the score by Kevin Garnett. Rose in the post, guarded by Doncic. Offensive rebound, and he comes up with the deuce.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now, here's Doncic. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Rose, trailing by 5. James misses.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Pippen. Out to Doncic. Garnett with the screen for Doncic. He feeds it to Garnett. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. A big group substitution here for the East. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Garnett. Baylor comes in for Kevin Durant. Jordan, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for James Harden. Embiid, he's checked in for the West. Duncan comes in for Ewing. Passes it to Embiid. Over Nowitzki. Embiid, no good. And here are the East All-Stars now. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Stolen by Drexler. In the corner, it's James. No good on the three. And so Doncic will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Nowitzki against Embiid. Nowitzki, no good. And it's the West All-Stars ball. The pass to Rose. Embiid sets the pick for Rose. Elgin Baylor with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And the East with some changes. Jokic has checked in for Nowitzki. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Doncic. Then for the West All-Stars, Karl Malone's checked in for Embiid. Carter comes in for LeBron. And it's Johnson in for Clyde Drexler. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Rose passes to Carter. Down low. Here's Duncan. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Rose. Out to Carter. We've got 150. Oh, that was terrific!
My goodness!
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The offensive rebound, and Jordan gets it to go.
Love how Jordan uses his jumping ability on the offensive boards. I mean, this guy just does not give up.
Here's Duncan, and he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Jordan the pass to Jokic. And it's sent back by Carter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Here's Jordan going inside, and it's sent back by Carter. And here comes the break. And the rejection by Giannis. Outside Jordan. Pass to Giannis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 9 now for the East All-Stars. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Malone, a screen on Baylor. Here's Carter, and finished off by Carter.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight, or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Wade outside. Jokic sets the screen for Wade. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the East All-Stars bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star. Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Duncan is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Drexler. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Duncan, following the miss by Michael Jordan. And finished off by Rose.
You know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Here's Drexler after Luka Doncic's bucket. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Drexler.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Jokic trying to free himself up. Doncic, no good. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Tries it from the top of the key, and good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Passes it to Jokic. Doncic looking it over. Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. But look at Kevin Garnett. What a contribution.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And the East with some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Jokic. Durant comes in for Baylor. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Jordan. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Olajuwon's checked in for Embiid. Ewing comes in for Tim Duncan. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for James. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Derrick Rose. Here's Arenas. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. To the inside, Olajuwon trying to break free. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Ewing. Doncic against Arenas. Doncic with it. Down low, here's Garnett. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Patrick Ewing. The East All-Stars shooting their first foul shot of the night. Pippen's checked in for the East. Magic Johnson, he checked in for the West. Free throw drops for Garnett.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Now here's Johnson. Inside, Arenas. Here's Olajuwon. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pippen against Johnson. Garnett kicks to Thomas. Outside Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
The East All-Stars shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. The East making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in, and West also making a switch. Carter's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 5. Arenas passes to Carter. The dish to Olajuwon. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Leonard with a screen on Pippen. Johnson, the pass to Leonard. Over Garnett. And it's Leonard missing. Pippen against Johnson. And there's the pass to Giannis. Outside Pippen. Pass to KD. Garnett with the screen for KD. 5 to shoot. From the baseline. Doesn't go for him. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Johnson against Pippen. Johnson dishes to Arenas. Carter outside. Tries the spin move. Some solid defense there from KD. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Poked away. Leonard with the steal. Takes a step back. Here's Arenas. Olajuwon trying to break free. Good D by Thomas. Garnett against Carter. Garnett kicks to KD. Pulls it up. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's the East All-Stars holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
They've got Antetokounmpo, Doncic out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Nowitzki, and it's Jordan in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Now here's Jordan. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam King. Embiid with a screen on Doncic. Rose, no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here is Rose. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Embiid with the steal. And the rejection by Giannis. Nice D from Nowitzki. And here are the East All-Stars now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Nowitzki sets a screen for Jordan. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Rose against Wade. Over Rose. Misses off the left iron. And the West All-Stars with possession. Drexler passes to Embiid, and the shot goes in.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
Here's Doncic. Nowitzki with the screen on Rose. Doncic up and in on the layup.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And the East with some changes. Jokic comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Baylor in for Dwayne Wade. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Duncan, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Out left to the wing. LeBron kicks to Rose. He lobs it up. 6 on the shot clock. Drexler, that's good.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Now, here's Jokic. Over Malone. Jokic, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
James looking around. Malone is doubled. Duncan, the pass to Malone. LeBron against Baylor. And here's James outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Outside Jordan. Michael Jordan on the wing. Jokic inside. Malone on him. Jokic, no good. Jokic has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Drexler against Doncic. Takes the 13-footer. And it's Drexler missing. Doncic outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Drexler's shot is off.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Jordan. Here's Jokic. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Doncic dishes to Nowitzki. Over James. That one off the back iron and out. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. 11-point game. Rose passes to James. To the middle. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Malone's got his first 2 points.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Durant's checked in for the East. Thomas comes in for Luka Doncic. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Leonard, he's checked in for Malone. Carter comes in for LeBron. Johnson, he's checked in for Drexler. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Rose. Here's Jokic. Pass to Jordan. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots over Leonard. And it's Durant missing. The West All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Johnson surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Arenas with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound.
To the paint from 10 feet out. The shot off that time. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Thomas, no good. Jordan against Johnson. Leonard sets a screen for Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now Johnson, after the missed 3 from KD. Arenas kicks to Leonard. Duncan with a screen on Jokic. Leonard attacking. Sweet little floater. Leonard's got his first bucket of the night.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. The West also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Duncan. Olajuwon comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. Now here's Rose. The shot's good from Carter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside Jordan. Trying to get something going. The shot missing. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Baylor against Carter. Outside Thomas. Johnson against Jordan. Kicks it to Durant. Garnett with a screen on Olajuwon. KD's shot is off. Johnson against Jordan with the step back. Johnson, the pass to Olajuwon. To take the lead. And it's sent back by KD.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Now here's Durant. 14 feet away, and that one drops. KD's got his first basket. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now here's Jordan. Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot tonight.
Thomas surveying the D. Here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Jordan. West All-Stars with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dishes it to Carter. To the middle. Durant with the steal. To the inside. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Baylor.
You know what? They may have to start spraying it around, guys. Just not shooting it well here in the fourth.
Thomas against Rose. Garnett with the block.
And not forget about the defensive Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
And some changes here for the East. Jokic, he's checked in for Durant, and Doncic is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Then for the West All-Stars, Duncan, he's checked in for Olajuwon. James comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Drexler in for Magic Johnson. Here's Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Back to Drexler. It's up a 3. East grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Jokic. Here's Garnett. Doncic outside. There's the pass to Jokic. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Drexler kicks to Embiid. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
Jordan dishes to Doncic. LeBron with some nice D. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They're on a 14-6 run. He kicks it to Duncan. Pass to Embiid.
Come to me.
And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Here's Jordan. Count that one. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Embiid, the pass to Drexler. And here's Embiid. Jokic defending. Pass to Drexler. And stolen by Jordan. Baylor kicks to Doncic. He dishes it to Garnett. And here's Jokic outside.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Drexler outside. Doncic against Rose. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Drexler outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And here's Rose. Drexler outside. Pass to LeBron. Embiid sets the pick for LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Embiid launches it. Drexler's shot is off.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Embiid with the steal. Here's LeBron. Excellent D there from Garnett. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now here's James after Luka Doncic's miss. Rose passes to Drexler. Duncan with it. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And, you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
Bounce pass from Garnett. Jokic on top. Outside Jordan. Garnett with a screen on Drexler. Jordan can't get it to go. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. James against Baylor. James, the pass to Duncan. He goes up again. James trying to free himself up. And Duncan lays it in. Duncan's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him, and he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Drexler against Jordan. Jokic with a screen on Drexler. Clock at 6. Shot from 12.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Embiid sets the pick for Rose. The pass to Embiid to take the lead. Duncan outside. Here's LeBron. Garnett with the block. Doncic with it. He's picked up by LeBron. It's deflected. Rose looking around. Pass to Drexler. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the East. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jokic. And Pippen subbed in for Jordan. Pippen with the steal. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
Two-shot.
And he makes the first.
During his 2019 and 2020 MVP seasons, Giannis Antetokounmpo led the Bucks to back-to-back 1 seeds in the East. The Greek Freaks defense helping Milwaukee to #1 defensive ratings each of those years, too.
And so he's able to get one of two.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Drexler's shot is off.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Pippen, the pass to Doncic. Over Rose. It's hauled in by Duncan.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's James. Clyde Drexler on the wing.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts. Yeah, way to stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a rugged defensive play.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Wade, he's checked in for Pippen. Wade kicks to Baylor. It's rebounded by the West. James outside. Pass to Rose. Duncan with a screen on Doncic. Rose goes.
Watch out below. Come on now. Throw it down. You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Now here's Wade. And the rejection by Embiid. Out to Doncic. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Drexler passes to Embiid. Duncan dishes to Rose. Duncan with the screen for Rose. Drives to the hoop to take the lead. No good from Duncan. And so Doncic will bring it up for the East All-Stars. They've led by as many as 11 points. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the three. He can't get it to go. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Outside Rose. Driving to the basket. That one no good. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Antetokounmpo dishes to Doncic. Down low. Puts it up. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Wade.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Now here's Rose. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. James against Baylor. James kicks to Rose to take the lead. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with deuce eggs.
Drexler against Wade. Feeds it to Baylor. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Scottie Pippen's checked in for the East. Harden comes in for Dwayne Wade. Patrick Ewing's checked in for the West. Four on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans.